Hey, I'm Upsahl. I'm here with Milky. I'm walking you through my top 5 moments on tour ever. Let's get into it. One of them, this isn't like one specific moment because it happens every night, but during the end of my set, I end with this song called Lunatic. I normally will like run off stage, and if it's like a club show, I'll run into the middle of the crowd, or if it's like a bigger show, I'll run into the photo pit and stand up on the barricade and just like jump and scream with the whole crowd, and it's so much fun. And sometimes I make everyone scream, "I'm a lunatic." So I'll be like, "Say I'm a lunatic." And sometimes people don't know what I'm telling them to do, and then I'll put the mic in someone's face and they'll just be like, "Wah!" and it like echoes through the arena or whatever. So that's a fun moment always. Another top moment would be I got to play Wembley in London this year or last year, which has been a venue I've wanted to play my whole life. That was pretty insane. And my little sister comes on tour with me most of the time, and so there was like a moment where the whole crowd sort of had their phone flashlights up for the song, and my sister was like right behind my guitar amp like filming, and I just turned around and looked at her, and we were both just like, what the fuck is this? So that was like a very heartwarming special moment. Oh, I have a fun one. This has to do with Sydney, Australia. Actually, this was last time I talked to you guys when I was leaving tour from Sydney to go to Europe, I believe, for another tour. I had all my gear, like all my guitars and my playback rig. I'm at the Sydney airport. I'm very drunk. They go to check all my bags to Europe, and they're like, "Epic, that's gonna be $13,000." And I sobered up real quick and was like, that is not gonna happen. We gotta figure something else out. So I ended up getting on the flight, leaving all of my gear in Sydney, Australia, to go hop on another tour. And one of my friends that I had met when I was out here handled getting all the gear back to me in LA. Shout out, love you. But that was a fun moment. I'll never forget. That's like my proudest moment, was my problem solving skills at the Sydney airport. A big highlight for me this past year was I got to play Lollapalooza in Chicago, and way more people showed up to my set than I thought. I had played Lollapalooza like 4 years before that on like the smallest stage, and like maybe 100 people were there, and I thought that was like the coolest day of my life. And then I got to then play the main stage this past year, which just felt like a really cool full circle special moment for me. A lot of my friends were there. It was really cool. Last crazy tour moment. I get tattoos on almost every tour. I think I'm gonna get one tomorrow here. So I think maybe those are always special moments. Like, got this in Manchester. I got a few on my leg in Paris, and then I'm gonna add one to my arm tomorrow here in Sydney. So yeah, I think my tour tattoos, those are always fun. I love I Reckon, and I love That's Mad, Mate. I have a terrible accent, but I've been loving those. I'm definitely going to take the whole mad thing back to the States. Sydney, obviously. I love it here. One of my best friends from childhood moved here recently, so it's been cool getting to hang out with her on this trip. I'm a touristy bitch, but Bondi Beach, love it. Last time I was here, took a 6-hour nap on that beach, and I will never forget. It was glorious. I had this restaurant still to this day. Wow, I really do love Sydney. It's coming out. Like this place called Noir, Nour. Have you guys been? Insane. Still to this day, best meal of my entire life. My band and I went last time I was here, and I will be going back before I leave. I love G-Flip. They're the best. They're one of the coolest people on the planet. Well, I love Scream by G-Flip because I'm on it with them. I love that song. I love Vera Blue. She's sick. lots of music, lots of touring, doing some opening tours. I'm doing a headline tour in the fall. Right now I'm working on an album, so there will definitely be lots of new songs coming your way this year.